Okay, so this is Michelle, who's just come and done her second day at the Permanent Makeup Training Academy with Katy here. Now, Michelle, we were working on brows today, so you're obviously a little bit nervous yesterday about working on your first client and dealing with a real-life person, obviously. And today, you got to see a client this morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
Kate was actually working on...
got to see the procedure.
Yeah, that was a full-paying client as well, wasn't it?
Full-paying client, and it was... she'd had the first...
session
consultation, and then she's obviously back for the second treatment after the 6 weeks, so that was quite good to see that. Whereas the client this afternoon was obviously starting, it was corrective work, starting from scratch. So you
see quite a lot today. So basically the first client this morning was actually one of Kate's real clients who actually had her eyeliner done first because she was a bit visually impaired. So she had really genuine reasons for wanting to
not because of the eyeliner treatment.
No, not because of the eyeliner treatment, but to obviously help with the sight, save having to draw it on each day and stuff. And then obviously went to have brows, and actually while she was here, she also booked in for lips as well.
She did. Her brows looked amazing. Fantastic, and obviously sort of watching it, I think I probably sort of gained more confidence. I don't know why, but yesterday, as you say, it's that whole sort of not just being nervous, but you're quite wary. Because you're practicing on a dummy and you don't quite know how it's going to be on a human head. But I think when you're actually watching it being done, you start to sort of get quite agitated. And you think, do you know what? I want to have a go now. I want to have a go.
So you're itching to get going with it.
Yeah, I was definitely this afternoon with the client. I just thought, no, do you know what? I actually feel all right now. And it
so went from nervous to really wanting to do it.
Yeah, and I think the more, like Kate said, the more you practice with your brows in drawing. I know it's such a simple thing to request, but it really does work.
And it must give you confidence as well, because a lot of people obviously that come, they think, oh well, can you really earn sort of full-time wages with part-time hours? And like the client this morning overall spent sort of nearly £2,500.
Just like that,
And there you go. And so it just goes to show that if you build the trust the first time, get the brows or the eyeliner done the first time, and then come back and have other things, and that's what it's all about.
And Kate doesn't. I noticed that she doesn't. It's not about cross-selling. It's not putting any pressure on the client. It's literally, once she's had her brows done, and of course they're really pleased with the work, then it's like, oh, we just sort of, let me show you some lips and what work we've done, and then they want to have the next one done. It becomes addictive. So.
Exactly. Then we had some nice lunch, and then you had a client in this afternoon who had actually had her brows done a little while ago somewhere else, and obviously not had the best job done in the world. So it was a bit of a tricky one in that we had to do a bit of corrective work this afternoon. So a tricky one for your first sort of actual client that you were working on. So how did you find actually doing that?
Really interesting, because no obviously disrespect to the previous technician, but when you do look at those brows, you look at the client and you just think, what's Kate going to do there? But and then you sort of watch it step by step. It's and then you look at the end result, because when you look at the pictures, you see the before and the after. You just think there's no way that you can, but when you do it step by step, it's so it just makes it so much easier.
Well, Kate's got a sort of 7-step formula to sort of help get it just right, and obviously can turn anyone's brows into fabulous brows, no matter what they are in the first place, really.
Yeah, and it's important not to rush it, and it is literally just to sort of take your time with it and create the perfect brow.
Because you were saying originally before you came, you were worried, like a lot of students actually, that whether you could really pick it up in a few days.
What did I say to you at lunchtime? I was like, God, I don't feel like I've done anything today. You sort of think, well, I've only got Wednesday and Thursday left, and I don't think I'm going to be done. But already, just literally, I'm like, no, like tomorrow I can't wait to get stuck into it. We did mainly theory work yesterday. I watched a client this morning. I've just done a bit of work on a client this afternoon, and already I feel quite confident about going in with the next one.
That's what this is about, rather than getting lots and lots of clients in and back-to-back models, which I know some training companies do. We focus on quality and actually understanding the whole process, so that you'll then go away with confidence to be able to do it yourself in your own time.
Definitely, I'm really, not that I haven't looked forward to coming in every day, but I mean, I'm more gung-ho about coming in tomorrow.
Even more excited, even after a long late night last night and everything.
I'm going to sleep really well tonight.
Dream of brows again. Excellent. Well, we'll look forward to catching up with you tomorrow when you're obviously doing some eyeliner treatment.
Yes, definitely.
Excellent. See you then.